What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful.com. Here was some unfortunate news. Hate to report on anything like this, but big news nonetheless. Samoa Joe just posted a video on his Twitter account announcing that he was relinquishing the WWE NXT title. Now, this came out of left field. The talent within NXT that I've spoken to did not know that it was coming. We have a full story up on Fightful.com. We will show you his video that he posted for clarity. I mean, this is such a bummer, man. He opened up and said that he had a mission when he came back to in-ring wrestling and to NXT and wanted to add honor and prestige to the championship, but that WWE Medical informed him that due to certain injuries, they'd have him step away for a brief but indeterminate amount of time. Now, we'll go ahead and get into his statement, and we'll show the video in which he posted.
Hello, I'm NXT champion Samoa Joe. Upon my recent return, my goals were very simple. I sought to ensure the respect and integrity due to both NXT and its championship. I sought to ensure that everybody understood that the needs of one individual will never outstrip the sum of the brand. Today, I find myself having to stand on those principles. Recently, WWE Medical has informed me that due to certain injuries, they would like to have me step away from the ring for a brief, yet still indeterminate amount of time. I realize that this week we are on the cusp of a new NXT. We are on the brink of a new era in our history. And I realize that that era deserves a fighting champion. And that's why it makes this very difficult decision very easy to make. Effective immediately, I relinquish the NXT championship. Best of luck to those who will vie for it. My sincerest condolences to whoever wins, as I will be along shortly to recollect what's mine.
So there is Samoa Joe's statement for everybody saying, is this a work? Is this fake? Early indications are no, it wouldn't make any damn sense. If it was, wouldn't make a bit of sense. Not like that has been an issue in pro wrestling in the past. They do plenty of stuff that doesn't make any sense, but that especially wouldn't make sense to have a guy come back for one match, win the title off your dominant champion, dominant NXT champion, and then relinquish the title. This is so unfortunate. Samoa Joe just won this title a few weeks ago. He defeated Karrion Kross in, it was about 12 and a half minutes at NXT TakeOver 36. And this was Samoa Joe's first match back in a year and a half. He hadn't wrestled in a year and a half, and we didn't know what was going on, didn't know what was wrong. And even before that, he came back on January 11th, 2020 at a live event. Or actually, it was January 6th, 2020 on Raw. It was because he teamed with Kevin Owens in the Big Show against AOP and Rollins. And within a month, he was gone. His last match was February 10th, 2020. So he had that 1 month period where he actively wrestled. And before that, he had been sidelined since September 10th. So in the last 2 years, he's wrestled like 1 month and then a day when he came back. It's so frustrating, so disappointing. Disappointing for him. I'm not disappointed in him, not frustrated with him, obviously. You got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself. Guys, everybody keeps asking if this is a work and calling BS. Guys, the guy, if he's hurt, like why act like that? Why be a doofus about it? If it's a work, it'll play out on Tuesday, but how would that make any sense? Any sense whatsoever? Just wouldn't. But then again, like I said, there's plenty of shit that doesn't make sense in pro wrestling. He did put over the new vision of NXT and the new era of NXT. And we saw several people come out and sort of stake their claim for contendership. Again, not that rare of a thing. But I can tell you guys that NXT talent that I have spoken to in just the moments following all this NXT talent doesn't know about it or didn't know about it. But I think it'd probably be in bad taste considering the issues with Triple H physically to work something like this with somebody who's been out for a year and a half. I don't know if that would be in good taste. I don't think it'd be in good taste to go ahead and just do that in general because of Triple H being out of action. There are NXT talent that I know that have no idea who's going to even run NXT for the time being. But they spoke highly of how the new venue looks. They said it's like a scaled down Raw, SmackDown, like scaled down main roster TV setup. But man, you got to feel for Samoa Joe because I mean, you're talking about a guy who's 42 years old, but that can be a physical prime for wrestlers these days. And we don't know what the injury is or what it is that's sidelining him. And of course, we want to see him back soon, as he says, but he's missed a solid 2 years outside of that brief amount of time. And you just want to see the guy get healthy and have a good run. He works a kind of style that you can work a lot longer than you could in a lot of other type of styles. So just man, bummed out because I was so excited to see Samoa Joe come back. When he re-signed with WWE, I was like, okay, that's something. I actually got the story that he was at the Performance Center before he came back, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. He was scouting, which is something that, you would want a guy like Samoa Joe doing, and then he came back, then he wrestled, and it's like, all right, sweet, rad. I see a lot of people saying, oh, well, it's for the reboot. It's for a new belt. I mean, if it is, they didn't tell talent about that. But then again, they haven't told talent a damn thing. But it does make you wonder, like, how did he get cleared? Did it in the first place? Did he get injured during the match? These are things we don't have the answers to right now. Maybe he will shed some more light on that. I mean, it's sort of a personal thing, obviously. There had been no news of him having an injury over the past few weeks. He had appeared on NXT television as well. But Samoa Joe has relinquished the NXT championship. Sending our well wishes to Samoa Joe. We will be here on Tuesday night for whatever this new NXT is. We've seen the Wale music video tease and the colorful logo and all that. Alex Palowski and Kate Hensler will be here right after the show, and they will provide a whatever update we can have and provide a post-show review. Make sure you guys check that out. Throwback says they hope they keep him on TV. I don't know. That didn't seem promising. Until next time, guys, we're out.